There are nice cars, there are luxury cars, then there are crazy luxury cars. You know the ones. A really high-trim S-Class, a nicely outfitted Lexus LS. This guy, an Audi A8 long wheelbase W12. Let's check the tech and check how the other half lives. This car starts at 120 grand without any options, so you can assume most everything's in here, and most everything is. Here's the rather familiar Audi LCD screen interface, part of their MMI technology, which is this controller and that screen. You see, it actually hides down in the dash if you find that consumer electronics look too déclassé for a particular drive. But when it's up, I'm reminded that MMI is getting long in the tooth. And when you actually get into the menu layout, it's just kind of weird. It's this idea of 4 corners and then a central display. Come on, Audi. It's time for a complete house cleaning on this system. Now, also part of that MMI interface is the audio system. And on this car, it's AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio is included. There's a multimedia connector which will get your iPod hooked up as well as other portables. The basic audio system that comes with the car is a very nice premium Bose rig, 12 speakers and gajillion watts of power. But if you want more gajillion watts and more speakers, you pony up over $6,000 for the Bang & Olufsen rig. And the best part is you get this, the pop-up dispersion tweeters up there on the dashboard. The problem is, I don't find that it sounds $6,000 better. On Sirius, which is compressed, or local FM, which is noisy, I'll walk away from the B&O. CDs, it does bring out a whole lot more life and warmth, but you gotta feed it good food to get good stuff out of it. Your backseat folks get rear seat entertainment, of course, the way it should be done, 2 screens in the headrests. The problem is, if they want to change movies, you gotta pull over. The DVD drive for the rear is way in the rear, in the trunk. Oh, by the way, did you notice in the back between the seats, lift the little door there right behind your elbow, and yep, there's the refrigerator with the chilled glasses. There's even a separate manual for it. That's luxury. This is a very well trimmed out vehicle. And when they add a few inches to rear wheelbase, you really feel it. It doesn't just make a small difference, it makes a big difference when you stretch a floor pan for the backseat passengers. I mean, look at the luxury back there. That's absolutely amazing. Now, our car has a W12 engine. It's kind of an odd bird, to say the least. The way VW does a W12 is to have what looks like a common V-angle engine, but then on each side of the V, they double up the row of cylinders. What it allows them to do is get a V-angle 12-cylinder that isn't forever long. It's a short engine front to back because they nested in there left to right. We've got 450 horsepower here, 420 foot-pounds, and it's just silky. It goes out through a 6-speed Tiptronic automatic. You've got very discreet paddles here on the wheel, plus you've also got your shiftable gate here, and drop it back for a sport mode if you want it to shift itself, but more aggressively. The acceleration is plentiful and almost eerily smooth and silent. The downside, of course, is fuel economy. You're looking at 13 city, 19 highway combined as a crappy 15. Bottom line, this is a unique blend of some sporting, some understanding of engineering, and a real strong taste for luxury. I just wish they could update the tech, and then thumbs up. Okay, if you promise not to faint, we can price our A8 L W12. Base, 120 grand. Good grief. On top of that, you can add $6,300 for the B&O audio system. Or follow my instinct and don't. You gotta get the fridge, $1,500. And for a sunroof that's also a solar panel and little fans that extract heat from the car while it's parked, $800 more.